Language is important in games. Well, yeah, duh. I mean, I'm not just talking about important occurrences. I'm talking about mindless chatter, too. It may not seem important at all, but trying to understand the message that a game is trying to tell you has to come down to more than just reading faces. I figured this is a difficult subject to talk about, though. So that's why I brought... There you are. So I bought Animal Force for the Nintendo 64. Animal Force is really what we would just consider Animal Crossing, but Japanese, and on the Nintendo 64. In Japan, Animal Force came out for the N64 with a couple of things that weren't in the GameCube version, which ranges from the obvious lack of the Animal Island, or whatever you want to call it, to the Sable Sisters taking homemade designs right out of the game. So let's just put this into my special region-free Nintendo 64. Oh, hey. Alright, game's up, and I believe I can make out the words right here. They're a rare form of hiragana. And after looking it up, the option seems to say, press start. Ah, shit. I don't know what any of this says! But I do know is that if KK Slider doesn't greet you, then there's people already living in this town. So I've got to erase them. Luckily, I understand what all of these options mean. Alright, let's see here what the first one is. Sonic. Excuse me, but I believe this is Animal Crossing. Oh, like Sonic settings, like sound. So we don't need that. Second option is town options, so sweet, that's where I need to be. Looks like I'm gonna need Google Translate handy for this. So the first option badly translate, at least from what I can see, into I tear down the house. What? Hey Gull, you wanna tear down the house?
No.
Hey Wall, you wanna tear down the house?
Oh, I'd love to.
I'm alone now. The second option is... well, this is just magical. The second option roughly translates into recreate the unevenness. Recreate the fucking unevenness. But it occurred to me that this might be what I'm looking for, since it sounds like I'm erasing the town. And as you can see, this guy right here, he's just freaking out about it, so it must be working. Alright, time to play the game! I really have to say, this game looks great. I didn't expect it to look so much like the GameCube version. The music, the environments, weathers, and animals are all pretty much the same. It can easily stand as a testament to how powerful the N64 was if you could allocate storage to certain places. I mean, there's less villagers, but I don't normally like anyone, and cutesy animals are no different. Except Tangy. She's an orange. Back to language. This game turned into how I would probably be in Japan itself. Just kind of saying yes to everything. Blind agreement crossing. Make it a game, Nintendo. Right after... Binding contract of Isaac. I'd fire my writer if he wasn't me. But I mean, really! You can understand what I'm going through. This just seems lifeless. Everything is done because I remember what to do, not because I'm being given instruction. Without previous exposure to Animal Crossing, this would have been a nightmare. That's not because of the developer's fault, though. I mean, I walked right into this full well knowing I don't speak this fucking language. But the point I'm trying to bring across is certain games need substance in the form of mindless chatter. It's like adding spices to food. Makes them taste better. I can read what is being said through memory and just think, yeah, now Nook wants me to write a letter to this person. But it's the actual dialogue, the way Nook tries to goad you into really wanting to write that letter. Like, he knows you don't care about helping out in a store for woodland critters. I don't blame me. If that makes sense. He's like a real boss that you would have in life for like a grocery store or pizza shop. It's heartwarming, in like an annoying smug way. Fuck you! I also love the look on his face. It's like he knows he's just asking, hey there, would you like to buy some of my wares? And my response is just, spaghetti. But luckily I paid off my bill. Time to talk to Tom and get a bigger house. Luckily, finding the color red is pretty easy to do, and once you get the hang of what you want, this game is just as easy as the American Animal Crossing. So does that mean video games are a good source of literature? I know that whatever he's got to say isn't gonna be anything out of Shakespeare, but I'm starting to understand small things. For instance, this symbol means post office, and this symbol means post office. So what if my brain is forcing me to learn Japanese? I mean, I take the class in school, but slang from fucking orange cats is yet to be covered. I mean, really, what am I saying? I wanna know. I wanna know! Can you show me? I wanna know about the strangers like me. Tell me more! Can you shut the fuck up? Well, apparently, all that will be showed is that everyone, well, hates me. I couldn't really help out with too many requests because I had no idea what they were asking me. I'm a terrible friend. I'm a bad friend. Bad friend. Bad friend.
Enough! The world isn't right for a person like me!
Hey Billy, you okay?
No, John! I must set out and recreate the unevenness!